Welcome to my almost daily streams. I'm mayohosko. Thank you so much for watching. I'm building sets from my backlog from the Lego group who are worth billions and billions of dollars. And today we are going to finish building the Lego Friends Community Center set 41748. We are going to finish it. And then off camera, after my stream, I'm going to put it in the Lego City. So when you watch my city update, which as always is the last Sunday/Monday of the month, you will see this in there. So before we get building, who do we have in chat? We have Dina and Silent. Good to see you guys here. And also just noticed, that StreamYard now puts the black background behind someone when you highlight their comments now. That's an update. Anyway, hope everyone's had a good day today. We are going to open bag 10. We got 2 more bags to go. So let me move this stuff out of the way so we can start building, shall we? Again, with the L-shaped double thick plate. Let's put that right there. Actually, I need to move this. Yeah. Okay, there's all the pieces. Let's move this over so that you can see the build. And I'm going to tilt the camera ever so slightly as well. But before we start building, actually no, I'll do that once we get more people into the chat. Yeah, so is there anything that you guys want to talk about today? Hey, Johnny, good to see you here. You know, I was just working on... No, sorry. So before I started this stream, also, hey, Billy, good to see you here. So before I started building this stream... No, sorry, before I started this stream, I was on the Building and Chatting podcast, as I am the same day every week. And before that, I was working on a mock for the Clickin' and Brickin' a build contest. The contests are always on 16 by 16 surface areas. And I realized, oh, it's the 8th of February today, and I always like to do my submission the day before the due date where they're at. Yeah, I'm on there every Sunday morning, Johnny. I'm on there every Sunday morning. That's why I put it out in my community posts. Hey, Odelaine Dorado, good to see you here. This is the last stream where we're building the Friends Community Center. I don't have a rant of the day, But the question, oh, also, hello, Alexandria. Good to see you as well. Now we got a party going. Let's pump up those numbers. Did someone just end their live stream? I don't do rants really ever unless I'm really angry about something. But the question of the day is going to be, what is the question going to be? Well, you know what? I'm going to tie it back to something we'll get into later. But what is your favorite piece of Lego foliage? What's your favorite piece of Lego foliage? Personally, my favorite piece is probably the cypress tree that you could have gotten in some sets back in the 80s and that you could have gotten in some service packs for a while was there. So what is your favorite Lego piece of foliage? Which style of bush overlay? There's a couple different styles. I don't describe the shape of the bush. Silent mode likes the cypress tree. Ah, you're talking about the brush bush. Yep, that was the first foliage piece I grew up with from the Lego Islanders. Which one of the maple leaves? And it's important to remember there's a few different sizes of various types of foliage pieces. With a lot of them, there's big, medium, and small variants. Hey, 24, good to see you here, buddy. The question of the day is, what is your favorite Lego piece of foliage? Or if there's a foliage piece from an alternative brick brand, I'd like to learn about it. And maybe if I don't know what that looks like, maybe you could send me a picture via DMs. Because I'm a sucker for the foliage pieces, which relates to a mock that I was building before I started this stream. Is that a part number, Silent? The little, you're talking about the carrot tops, Dina? Yeah, that counts as foliage, the carrot tops. Well, in that case, too, for what's the first Lego piece of foliage that comes to your mind? The leaf from the Japanese maple tree. You'll have to send me a picture of what that looks like, Alexandria. I don't think I know. I'm gonna search that part number on Bricklink, Silent. I'm gonna go to Bricklink and hopefully that comes up. I'm gonna go to Bricklink and search by parts. And what was the number? 32607. 32607. Oh yeah, the modified 1x1 round plate with the 3 leaves. Yeah, that's a very popular one. A lot of people who go to the pab will always stock up on those. They're good for building trees. Okay, you're going to give me the set number, Alexandria. I'll search that. 10348. Let me see. Ah, that style. I have a bunch of those in green. Don't have any of the maple versions, though. Billy likes the traditional flowers. Is there anything else that I missed? No. The Max set you just did had the part that looked like multiple ice cream scoops stacked in a random order. Yeah, Lego has that same piece. They first used that as actual ice cream. They've also used white versions for chimney smoke, but I'm not sure if Lego's ever used that as a foliage piece besides some coral undersea or whatever, which I don't normally count that as foliage because you can use any type of pieces as coral in an underground scene. Heck, they used Marge Simpson's hair and chef's hat for some coral in one of their sets. I think when you're building coral, you can be a bit more abstract. So that's the question of the day, but what do you guys want to talk about? And given I said I made a mock, that was the basis for the question of the day. Maybe people have some guesses about what I built. Hey, Aiden, good to see you here over from the Building and Chatting podcast. Yeah, because I first saw you over there, and I know that you want help with your channel, and there are some content creators in this chat that also might be able to help you as well. I'm always happy to help anyone with questions about YouTube. And you finished the Fortnite Battle Boss, Alexandria. How do you feel about the set now that it's complete? I'm gonna twist this. And again, if there's anything that anyone in chat wants to talk about, I'm happy to talk about it as well. Let's see if we can get to double-digit viewers. And everyone, don't forget to click or tap the like button. So we are building the Friends Community Center set 41748. And we're going to finish building this set today. My most wanted set so far this year is Michael Schumacher's Ferrari Formula 1 car. Because now I don't have to buy the older style Michael Schumacher on Bricklink. How did you enjoy it? Well, sorry, did you finish building that dragon with Canding 2.4? What were you expecting to see on the roof of the bus? That wasn't there. You've been working all day. You don't have much to talk about. You just want to listen. Well, we appreciate your ears. I'm just going to blanketly recommend the Speed Champions and the Icons versions of the Formula 1 car. Oh, so you haven't finished building that yet? So how many more streams do you think it'll take to build with Canding? I'm not sure what Candy does today. But did you stream today, 2-4? It feels like I'm waking up to Tier Times live streams on Sunday morning now. Long time no see, Dusty. Good to see you here. We are finishing building the Lego Friends Community Center set 41748 today. And when we get this done, I'm going to put it in my city. And then when you watch my city update at the end of the month, then you will see this in the city, as well as some of the other sets that I've built recently on my streams, including the 24-hour live stream. And we got 10 viewers. Thank you very much, everybody. Can we get to 10 likes as well, I wonder? So the question of the day is, what is your favorite Lego foliage piece? Mine has to be the cypress tree. And Silent Mode also likes the cypress tree. Hey, Candy, good to see you here. We were just talking about your streams. Some people like the original flowers. Some people like the 3 leaves. Some people like the maple leaves. What's everyone else's favorite foliage piece? Adina likes the carrot tops. Where's this other clip? There it is. So Dusty also likes the maple pieces. Especially if they have five leaves, they remake them in the regular green and in the maple colors. If they have 5 leaves, there's a particular signage you can use them for. Did I miss something? No, these angles and the instructions are confusing. So what else do we want to talk about today? What else do we want to talk about? What about the gift with purchases, Johnny? I wasn't interested in the penguins. Did anyone else get the penguin gift with purchase? If they were in brickheads, I would have been more tempted to buy them, but they weren't. You mean of the sets that got revealed this week? Because I wasn't interested in any of the sets that got revealed this week. I gave my thoughts about the Marvel Cinematic Universe on the Building and Chatting podcast. What about the Blue Knight's ship, Johnny? I don't even know what that is. You doing some laundry right now, Odalene? Who has a Mario channel? So I'm just seeing if I missed anything. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what. Oh, Valentine's Day. No, I don't have any sets planned out for that. Really? They got 50 Shades of Grey on Disney Plus, do they? Hey, Brickable World, good to see you here, buddy. Yeah, that's a very sarcastic way to say that, Silent. I don't even know what Valentine's Day sets are available right now. Are the roses still available? We're building some kind of Technic contraption right now. What's the red room? Okay, we have to put this in a very specific place. Ah, sorry, that doesn't. Ah, you can move this thing backwards and forwards. I thought I have to put it in. Clamp it. So this thing can slide backwards and forwards. Not sure what that's for yet. Okay, so yeah, so they got the love, yeah, I know they've got the love sign, they've got the love birds. I thought I saw the roses on clearance. I was scared they were going to go into retirement or something, because I always liked the Botanicals 2 Rose pack. That's my favorite Valentine's Day set ever. The pack of 2 roses. $35 off is good. So I'll finish building this bag, and then I'll show you the mock I built before this stream started. And I'll post pictures about it on Instagram before the end of the month. Something else I'm thinking about for Instagram is while I'm waiting for more pieces to build minifigure habitats, I want to post pictures about some Lego foliage mocks. So if you're following me on Instagram, you see those pictures. And if you're in my Discord server, you've already seen those pictures. The links for all of that should be in the description below. Also, I finally found the title to a song from the 80s that I've always liked. And if you've read my Instagram stories, you know what you can guess what that song is. I don't know that band. I hope all of you guys are having a good night. I'm having a good day. That's a big piece in lime green. Using that for a pot plant. And someone was saying that the 3-leaf piece is their favorite piece of foliage. Well, there it is in olive green. And there's a print for a ladybug on top of them. What's available in black? So this is a rooftop garden. The 3-leaf piece. And we got to build another one of these builds with different colors. Now we're putting these panels on the side here to encompass it in a greenhouse. And there's some strawberries growing as well. And that's growing behind here. Ah, that's clever how they do the skylight at the roof. Because they take one of these windows and they put it on its side, clamp it between these two panels. Hey Frankenfrog, good to see you here. We're finishing building the Lego Friends Community Center set 41748. And need to put some gardening tools back here as well. This is a rooftop garden they got going on here. There's a shovel that clips onto the side of the greenhouse. Okay, now we have to put the roof on this thing. So I'm going to change the camera configuration to rise up and put that on top there. Well, technically there are rooftop farms, but they're for solar, not gardening. So that goes up top there. And let's come back down here and build the window washer. This is a sub build. Yes, Johnny, I've said that this set kind of looks like one of those rainbow cakes. And here's a test for people who have been watching the majority of my streams where I've been building this set. What do I mean by vintageifying? What do I mean by vintageifying? Because that's what I'm going to do with this set. My favorite theme is trains, which is why I will be buying the new police train whenever that goes on sale. Exactly. I don't buy almost any city sets that are buildings anymore because most of those buildings suck or are overpriced. Friends has so many buildings that I do modifications of to put in my setting, and that fills a gap in the market. My city will never be as big as Bob's. You got some of the rides, Odele. Actually, that reminds me. I bought the ramp set for the Lego City soapbox races. Finally went on clearance. A Big W dropped that from 59 Australian dollars to 41. So I bought 2 of them to make the bridge I've been wanting to build for a while. So that's the next set I'm expecting in the mail. Why do your hands hurt, 2-4? Exactly, the Arctic train was a fun build. I've still got to do some modifications to that. And I'll be doing similar modifications whenever after I build the police train when I buy that on sale. Okay, there's the window washing platform. But there was some other stuff in here. Where did all this other stuff go to? Oh, there was some scrolling there. Hey Zelda, good to see you here. We just finished we just finished bag 10 of this set. And this set is getting so tall that we have to have different camera angles when we're adding more details up here. So let me twist this around. So 1, we can put the window washer into place. And 2, so we can add this scrolling that I forgot to put on the build. And there's a mini doll I forgot to assemble as well. So this is the Lego Friends Community Center set 41748. How did you put this scrolling on? Ah, that clips into here, I see. And also the question of the day is, what is everyone's favorite Lego foliage piece? Hey, Brick Together, hey, you're using my channel slogan. Thank you very much. Because for those who might not remember, I changed my channel slogan at the start of the year, new slogan, from relevancy is currency to streamers for life. 2 years ago, back when I was doing the Real Whole Egg streams, my channel slogan was Real Whole Egg. I think I'm going to make it a tradition on the first stream of the new year from now on to change my channel slogan. And if you are also a content creator, you know, when I come into your stream chats, the first thing I comment is my channel slogan. Yes, that does count. The portions for the palm tree trunks. That's a good piece. You're sorting through 60 pounds of Lego. Wow, that's a lot. Pulling out the black pieces. Try build the golden retriever puppy to look like Rudy. Who's Rudy? Also need to build the mini doll. Forgot to build that at the start. Did you win what, Johnny? Oh, Rudy is your dog. Okay, I got it. Nice to rebuild it to look like your own dog. I wonder if other dog owners with golden retrievers will try to do that as well. Anyway, there's the mini doll from that bag. So you're doing some gaming while you're watching Odele? Because I do the same with almost everyone out there as well. Yeah, because I'm trying to sort through a whole bunch of the small pieces in my collection. And there's a bunch of other spares in here. So there's even more small pieces from this set that we've been building that I'll need to sort. And so now that we've finished bag 10, I will show you guys the set that the mock I built. Awesome. I hope you get some good gameplay with that Oderling, because I got good gameplay in Forge of Empires when I was watching your stream and when I was watching Breezy's stream before my stream yesterday. So this is a mock I call the Forestman's Treehouse. This is my entry to the Clickin' and Brickin' Valentine's Day build contest. This is what I call the Forestman's Treehouse. And the lighting isn't so good here, so actually what I'm going to do so you can see it better is I'm going to twist this around. To see the white background behind it. That's what I call the Forestman's Treehouse. So that's my entry to that contest. And eventually I'll post pictures about that on my Instagram, and I'll post pictures about that on Discord first. That's a good one. Do you think this would look good in a Zelda game, Zizu? Because you can see the Forestman merchant up the top and the red-bibbed Forestman in the middle of the trees. There's a platform where they can stand on as they climb above the pine trees, and there's a platform they can stand on at the top and hide in between the leaves. And also, stuff like this is why, while I'm waiting to get more pieces to build a minifigure habitats, I am thinking about posting pictures of my foliage mocks. And before I start building bag 11, just very quickly, I need to shave my beard soon. Why'd you cancel a Disney Plus? Did you run out of stuff to watch there? Okay, let's take this out of the picture. Well, I'm glad my friend lets me use his Disney Plus. What about Cootings? Let's open bag 11. Oh, and by the way, as Zelda, if you're not doing anything else right now, the invite is in the jungle. And if anyone else wants to join my stream as well, just let me know and I'll send you an invite via a Discord. I'm waiting for summer to end before I shave my beard. Well, you can do that if you want. If you want an invite, 2-4. Enjoy those papers, Zelda. Do you want an invite, 2-4? Okay. Well, I'll be going live for another 43 minutes. Because if you're a content creator or a streamer out there, you might want to let people know in the chat so they can go and subscribe to you. Building some kind of a water tank. Yes, you have, Silent. Come on. This is being tricky. Yes, you have, 2-4. Exactly, brick together. They're lying. I don't know why this doesn't want to clamp in. Well, when I go back to grad school, I won't be streaming as much. I'm thinking I should definitely be able to stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I might try, now that the NFL season is over, to do Sunday night streaming again, but an hour earlier at an hour earlier at 8 p.m. Eastern, but we'll see how that goes. And yes, the Super Bowl is tomorrow. Go Seahawks. Is that a legit question or is that sarcasm? I already gave my thoughts about the Olympics in the chat of Tea Times stream. I'm not sure if Tea Time has the live chat replay enabled on their streams or not, but if they do, go subscribe to Tea Time. If you're not, go watch their live stream from today back on the replay, and you might be able to see my thoughts. It's the Winter Olympics right now. Every 2 years, they alternate between the Summer and the Winter Olympics. What rat? Is that the same rat you were complaining about a previous time you watched my streams? Yeah, we have code names for other types of in-game actions, like sniping in Forge of Empires. Yeah, in the AFC, I like the Broncos. In the NFC, I like the Eagles. Who's male? Who's that? You've got mail. No, go watch other people's replays after I finish this stream. Oh, okay, we're talking to me. Exactly, there's a lot of people streaming, which is why I normally don't watch replays either, and why I really only talk about them when I was in the live chat for that. Yeah, when I see the most popular NFL fan base maps, Montana consistently comes up as Broncos, while Wyoming comes up as the Seahawks because of proximity, just like how the Dakotas like more. The Dakotas are a weird split between Minnesota and Green Bay. Well, where does your Cowboys friend? No, sorry. Where does your Cowboys fan friend live? His isn't a vertical city. He just does a lot of mocks that are vertical. Okay. Maybe I was confusing Colorado with another state. Maybe it's Idaho that likes the Seahawks or something. Oh, really? Well, Cowboys fans are all across the world. Just like how the Lakers fans and Yankees fans and Manchester United fans are all across the world. Because they have been traditionally the best at marketing. So if your dad has been a lifelong Broncos fan, he would have remembered when John Elway sailed away into the sunset, and when Peyton Manning came to Denver and rode away into his sunset. That's why I have an appreciation for Peyton Manning, even though most people remember him for the Indianapolis Colts. What video games do you want me to talk about, Johnny? Okay, so Idaho is to the west of Washington State. That makes sense. Exactly. That's all I care about the Cowboys too. They're cheerleaders. You got that right, 2-4. So what video games do you want to talk about, Johnny? John Elway is a lot of people's favorite quarterback. My favorite quarterback will forever be Peyton Manning. Second favorite is Nick Foles. Third favorite is Jalen Hurts. Fourth favorite is John Elway. Fifth favorite, someone you might not expect, and Michael Vick. I've never played Mario Galaxy, but I've been playing Mario Kart for now it's 18 years, which is why I have that Mario Kart race going on in my Lego City. And it seems like the first video, my new subscribers, of which a lot of you guys are, since we did the Brick Crawl, my city update at the end of January was the first of my videos that you guys ever watched. And most of you really liked it and had good things to say. I've never seen Napoleon Dynamite. I used to play a bit of Super Mario Brothers Wii, but I quickly found out I enjoy playing Mario Kart more. Oh yeah, we didn't put that on. There's a 1x1 modified tile prism. I don't know where that's gone. Oh, it's only supposed to put one. There's two on here. Do I have a brick separator? Yeah, I have a brick separator here. Let me take these off. I don't know why that only goes on two sides. I think it looks nice on all four. But that's not how it's built. Oh, I see why. Because they put some signs on the other side. So I need to get out the sticker sheet. Let's put these stickers on. And man, that's a bad color match between the piece and the sticker. Although maybe it was intentionally done that way. But there are some Lego sets out there where it clearly wasn't intended to be a mismatch. Hey Tommy, good to see you here. We just finished building this lamp post. And now let's rotate the camera again. Let's put the lamp post in the set. So it goes right there. Because this set is really tall. You know, a set is big when I have to move my camera around just to get all of it into focus. So the question of the day, for those who weren't here earlier, is what is your favorite piece of Lego foliage? My favorite is the cypress tree. Silent Moda likes that as well. Not sure if Silent is still here. Dina really likes the carrot top. I think Billy likes the traditional flowers. Some people like the maple tree, a leaf. Some people like the 3-leaf piece. Whatever. If you haven't answered already, what's your favorite foliage piece? Roaming Bricks is streaming in half an hour, which is why I'll probably put out the YouTube redirect so we can go watch Roaming Bricks afterwards and give him some support. His recent review was of the Arkham Asylum set he built. Frankenfrog likes the red mushroom with the white polka dots. I like that as well. I think I got that as extras in a set. I can't remember where, but I like the look of that. And also, I might need to grow a mushroom farm to join the weed farm that at Scott's Crops. I need to modify Scott's crops and make that more grandiose. We need a washer to go on here. Oh, no, the reason I do it that way is because I like to support my friends, and I don't like going on forever and ever and ever. And also, I personally don't like to overlap with other people, which is why I want to take charge in coordinating a raider train on Friday night, because I go live, Breezy goes live, Odelay goes live. I like to see if we can put together a raider train on Friday night, so that we can all have fun together on each other's channels. I'm doing good because you guys in chat are awesome. My live streams are better when people are engaging in conversation. Live streams are better when I have a double-digit amount of viewers watching. And live streams are also better when I know I'm going to finish a set, and therefore I can bask in the glory of a finished set. Who did you raid from, Tomming? Because we're going to be YouTube redirecting to roaming bricks. I was going to cut this off at an hour, but it's taken me longer to build this than what I thought, and that's because you guys have been good in the chat. I've answered this. I've said multiple times I'm building the Lego Friends Community Center, which is set 41748. They made a companion piece. They made a companion set to put at the bottom of the set. Long time no see, Quarterbrick J. Good to see you here. Yeah, so we're still building the Friends Community Center. We will get done today. Thought it was going to be done in under an hour, but there's been so much conversation in the chat that we're going to extend this by another half an hour, which means we will be able to YouTube redirect to roaming bricks. And I value... Well, now that I am able to do redirect, I strongly value the concept of a raid train, which is why I would really like to organize one on Friday nights. And people always tell me, well, it doesn't matter, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and I'm not going to do this, blah, blah, blah. Well, then just leave it all to me. I'm happy to organize that stuff. I'm happy to organize that stuff. I like having fun with my friends and not feeling guilty about having to choose between one or the other. I bet other people feel guilty about having to choose between one or the other. We all want to support everyone, right? You guys like to support me, and if you're a content creator, I like to support you in return. Because people think everything... Well, people think a lot of things are too hard. And if you think it's too hard, just let me organize stuff. I'm happy to do it. I mean, I'm the guy who successfully coordinated a 24-hour live stream that had engaging conversations and people always on the panel. I have time to do that. I have time to coordinate that. I have time to manage that. If no one else has time, let me do the work for you, and we can do something amazing together. Other people do really awesome collaborations, and that's really fun. It takes work to organize that stuff, but we all have fun together in the end. Like Brick Together does collaborations with a lot of people, and I'm going to enjoy my collaboration with Brick Together. What day will St. Patrick's Day be? Because if it's not Because if I don't have class on that day, I'd love to participate in that. Yeah, I also unsubscribed to people because I noticed that they didn't give a fuck about me, so I don't need to give a fuck about them. And we talk to each other a lot in live stream chats and on Discord. And the more we talk to each other, oh, it's going to be on the 17th. Okay. I don't know, but I thought it was March, not February. What's refreshing? I mean, if I can be refreshing, then I hope you guys feel refreshed. Yeah, and I'm not kidding. If you do live streams on Friday on Friday night, get in contact to me, and I'm happy to organize a raid train. Because now that I know that Breezy and Odelay go live before me, I have something to watch before I go live. So I'm now going to make their streams appointment viewing before my streams on Friday night. Because Odelay watches a lot of my stuff, and it's convenient for me to watch Breezing as well. And also, I'm that one guy who can listen to one stream out of one ear and a different stream out of my other ear. Sorry, I should have put this in the camera shot. My apologies. I think we're building a tree right here that has some red leaves on it. Yeah, I've done the same, particularly when a bunch of people from Brick Therapy are streaming at the same time. Yeah, not everyone has all the time to watch everyone. Fortunately, I do right now while I'm not in grad school. So if there's anything else that anyone wants to talk about before we raid into roaming bricks in 21 minutes, let's talk about it. Some people are making their own plans. I think it's easier to support my friends when I have to do some gaming at the same time, or when I'm waiting to go live myself, which is why I watch Brick Together's stream every Thursday night, because he goes live an hour before I go live. I've already said throughout this stream I will be putting this on a street corner in my city, and I will be vintagifying this. Hey Hoarder, good to see you here. We're live for another 20 minutes. And also, I showed off a mock I built earlier for the Clickin' and Brickin' contest. So if you want to see what that was, you can watch back on the replay. My sister's coming home. No, not adding shell signs. But if anyone remembers what the definition of vintagifying is, I'll give you a cooking. Wow, we got 16 viewers right now. It's amazing. Also, Hoarder, the invite is in the jungle. If you want to come on. We're building a tree that goes outside of this set. And since all of you amazing people are in the comments, let's see if we can try get this stream to 20 likes. I wonder how many likes we're at right now. I like all of the red versions of these three leaf pieces. I don't have many of those. So we got 14 likes right now. I wonder if we can get to 20 by the next time I do one of these, by the next time I do a live stream. Oopsie. I put in the wrong Technic pin. Now we've got 16. We're slowly getting there. Also, Candy, did you reach? Have you reached 400 subscribers yet? Because on Breezy's stream Friday night, she reached 300. And Odolay, you also recently passed 400, right? Okay, not quite at 400. I'm trying to see. Okay, now we've got to actually. Okay, so we've got a. Where's this piece here? Here it is. Well, you'll get some love from me if you decide to go live later, Candy. Because if you end up going live, I'll try to put you on in the background while I'm sorting some Lego, as I'll do with roaming. But actually, I've just thought of something else. Maybe I might actually try put this set in my sitting at the end of the stream, and then I'll show you some of the other sets I have in my backlog that I want to build eventually. Maybe we can do that. Well, I'll say yesterday. Well, for those who don't know. Also, hey Hive, good to see you here, buddy. Are you working on the Good Morning Brick World intro or something? And actually, that's a good segue. So, I do my streams on Friday night, and that starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. Then I normally do that for half an hour to an hour, and then there's a bunch of other streams, whether it's the Brick Adjuster or Moments of the Magic, that go live before Pure Rant Fury, which starts at 12:01 a.m. on Saturday. Okay, there's no Good Morning Brickworld tomorrow. Thanks for letting me know. So, yeah, so I watch those streams after mine. Then I watch Pure Rant Viewing, and I do that until dinner time. And then after dinner, I watch YouTube, and then I go to bed. That's how my Saturdays operate. So Pure Rant Fury is appointment of viewing for me every Saturday afternoon. And after my streams on Friday night, which for me is anywhere between 1 and 1:30 p.m. Australian Central Daylight Time, I have a lunch afterwards. So those are my plans every Saturday. And those plans don't change when I go back to grad school. It's the middle of the week where my plans they will change. So if you are a Friday night streamer and you go live after 10 p.m. Eastern, that's what I'm doing at that time. Well, I'm glad that you're awake now for this, Tommy. I desperately want 3,000 watch hours. We're almost at 1,800. Used to be at 2,500, but then algorithms changed and lost over 1,000 watch time hours. Slowly building back up again. I want 3,000 so I can do a charity stream. I want to raise money for charity, and I want to shave my mustache to do that. And the way I want it set up is I'm waiting till I'm monetized in order to do it right. So we need to build 2 of these tree leaf assemblies. It's really nice. They use the 4x3 leaf piece in magenta. And also, Hive, I know that you really like building the foliage. You've got a forest in your city. What's your favorite foliage piece? Because other people throughout the chat have given theirs. My favorite is the cypress tree. Let's try to attach these. So that goes, wait a minute. We built that wrong. Built this on the wrong side. That goes at the bottom there. Hang on, what's going on here? There we go. Just got to rotate that. Oh, come on, stick in there. Well, hopefully you're able to learn stuff from me and I can give you ideas. What kind of ideas are you after, Tommy? Because I'm not sure if you build Lego at all. I'm primarily a mock builder. That's what I enjoy building most. But the only thing I do on streams these days is set building. It's too complicated to build mocks on stream. I just can't do it. Now we've got a really complicated tree branch. So is there anything else that anyone wants to talk about? Tommy says, really enjoy your mock. You're the only one. Oh, well, I'm the only one you watch for mocks. Nice. I have a whole playlist on my channel of all of the mocks I've made videos about. How's school going? Well, I've enrolled for almost all of my classes in grad school, having difficulties with one of my electives. I go back in 2 weeks and 1 day. I thought I was going back first week of March, but no, it's the last week of February. Pretty sure you know the answer, Johnny, but my favorite set is the Metroliner. And if you go to the Brick Trains channel, and if you go back and read the comments on a bunch of old episodes and new episodes of the A-Full podcast, you know my favorite sets from each year. The A-Full podcast asked about the year 1994, and my favorite from 94 is the Enchanted Island. Favorite set from 91 is the Metroliner. Favorite set from 1990 is the Airport Shuttle. Favorite set from 86 is the Cosmic Fleet Voyager. Favorite set from 2004 is the BNSF locomotive. Those are some of the recent episodes they've done. I don't think I know what the Sparky Studs are. How does that go on? Okay, that goes on the side here. Billy says, saw the space monorail on Facebook Marketplace. New in box 3200. Was that the Futuron or the Unitron monorail? The Unitron monorail is my favorite of the monorails because it has the switch track, but that's also from the year 1994, and I like the Enchanted Island more than the Unitron monorail. I even like the Sail and Fly Marina, which also came out in 94, more than the Unitron monorail. And if I recall correctly, my favorite set from 87 is the Big Rig Truck Stop. My favorite set from 88 is the Victory Lap Raceway. I've seen used airport shuttles selling all day long for in between 1,000 and 1,500. That's what the used market for the airport shuttle is. The Unitron monorail is a few $100s cheaper because the airport shuttle has more gravitas. But if you found that, Well, if you sold that for 3,200, I guarantee new in box airport shuttles are selling for 4,000 right now. I guarantee. Which is what the 2008 UCS Millennium Falcon used to sell for. Now that thing sells for at least 5,000 because stupid people pay ridiculous prices on Bricklink. Sorry, I'm still here. I just ran out of charge. I need to put the Mac on charge again. I'm still here. I'm still here. Where's my Mac charger? Oh my God. I know you can barely hear me. The microphone Come on, God damn it. Thing. And I'm going to get out of this. Okay, I'm back. Stupid charge. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. Well, you know what? I'll show you a quick picture of the enchanted island. I'm here. Can you not see these pictures? Okay. I'll go show you a quick picture of Enchanted Island because it is such a nostalgic set to me. Yeah. So for those who don't know what Enchanted Island looks like, come on, zoom in. That is Enchanted Island. That's Enchanted Island. Okay, let's finish building this tree. Yeah, it is an awesome set. I have the Islanders were the only pirate sets that I grew up with. This tree is not very stable. This tree is not very stable. And there's a bird's nest in this tree. So if you're still here, please let me know. Hope you didn't run off. Hope you didn't run away. Just because my Mac loses charge, that doesn't mean the stream's over. People should get that through their heads. It's not the first time it's happened to me. And I guarantee it won't be the last either. Got to build another one of these tree branches. I think this goes on the other side of what we already put on. Because that's the last of these red 3-leaf pieces. And where does that go? Oh, that goes on top. So let's put this on top of the tree. There we go. There's a top shot of the tree. And then this stem plugs in there. And there's a tire swing that hangs off of this tree. And I'm going to change the camera so that you don't see my ugly beard. I'm going to change the angle. So we got to loop the chain through the tire. Come on, stick in there without the tree falling over. So there's the tire swing. And let's get the building more in shot. If I can get this in the frame. This goes back here. There we go. Now that's in position right there. But there's other things. Oh yeah, there's a gate thing at this front door. That's using some of the car door pieces. And I guess some of these were extra pieces. I don't know why this piece is an extra. I understand why those others are extras. And yeah, that's the end of the build. So I'm going to try and loop this cable around the back here. So there's the bottom with the koala sitting on the bench. And let me move out of the way. And we're going to raise the camera up to see how tall it is. That's how tall it is. I think it's a great set because it's so tall. Lego doesn't make a lot of tall sets. Normally they're big and wide, or small and puny. And actually, we do need to put. Maybe the rainwater tank goes on those fence pieces up top there. That's nice. Yeah, so that's the set. That's the set. And I'm just gonna check something quickly. Got some notifications on YouTube. Who are they by? Oh, Brigzar uploaded a video. I'll watch that later. So I'm going to go to my channel and then YouTube Studio and the control center of this stream. And go put out the raid to roaming bricks. Cool, so when this stream ends, you'll be able to do the YouTube redirect over to roaming bricks. Anyway, I think this set does look good. And now that I'm charging, it's going to be inconvenient for me to put this in my city, so I'll have to do that on my own time. I'll have to do that on my own time. Anyway, thanks for watching this live stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'll see you on my next live stream, which will be on Monday night. And I will see you in the next video. Please go YouTube redirect over to Roaming Bricks. If you have autoplay enabled, it will automatically take you there. If you don't, you'll have to click the message at the top of the screen. Bye, guys.